to go through. The concept I want to go through today is part of your mock exam that's going to be happening next week. And it's called find, oops, get it bigger, find the middle. Now, in generality, so far, the question type you've seen, all of you have seen, is called find the next, right? So for example, the question would be 1, 2, 3. What comes next is pretty straightforward. It's
Four.
yeah. So that's find the next type of question. Find the middle is another question type that has sometimes come up. It doesn't come up every year, and even if it does, it's very like the occurrence of it is pretty low, but we want to help you prepare for it. Now, the way it would come up in the gate test might be slightly different, but the find the middle is a very popular question type in the UCAT test. Does anyone here know what the UCAT test is? Nope.
No idea.
The UCAT test, right, is basically the entrance exam that you have to write before you go into medicine. Now, the company that writes the UCAT test is the same company that writes your GATE test, right, your ACER test. And that company is called ACER. Now, many years ago, the UCAT test only had find the next questions, the question types you're doing, right? But as students got better and better at solving these questions, they like included this new question type, which is called find the middle questions. And now in UCAT, most questions are find the middle. There's obviously other different question types, but this is like the easiest question type you'll see in UCAT. Before, the easiest question type was find the next, but now the easiest question type is find the middle. Find the middle, even though the easiest question type in UCAT, it is still a very hard question type. And the way find the middle works is kind of like this. You're given a series of images, right? So I'm going to use numbers to for you to understand like much easier. Let's just say you got, oops, 4, 2, 5, 3, 1. Find the middle is when you have to rearrange this into its right order. And then you choose the middle value, which is 3.
Melvin, is it the median?
Well, yes, this is a median where you find the middle value, right? Whichever is in the middle. So in this case, it was 3. I'll give you guys another example. I just send me your answer in the, actually don't send me your answer in the chat. Just raise your hand. Just raise your hand and I'll choose one person, okay? Here's another example, pretty straightforward, okay? Find the middle. Raise your hand. Okay, I'll choose Sini's iPad. Sini's iPad. Ablik.
Uh, March.
That's right, because the order is January, February, March, April, May. So March is the middle, correct? Do you guys understand?
Yes.
Yeah. That's how find the
Yeah.
that's how find the middle question works. Okay. Now I'm going to give you a that's pretty much the like how the question works. I'm going to pause the recording now, and I'm going to quickly make up a question, and I want you to see if you guys can attempt it. Okay. I'll give
Yeah.
you guys 3 minutes to figure out the pattern.
Could you scroll down a bit?
No, I can't scroll down, unfortunately.
Okay.
Actually, wait. I think I can. I'll see what I'll do. One sec.
What about mock exams?
There you go. Wait, oh wait, you can't. Oh, can you see it now?
Yeah. Thanks.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. 2 more minutes left. All right. Let's see. Mm, I'm gonna get rid of that. Sec. Right. Okay, perfect. So this question, raise your hand if you have an answer for this. So let me see. Okay. Dash, let's go. Tell me. What do you think the answer is?
Sorry. How do you lower the hand? I raised the hand for
That's
for the
okay.
last question.
That's okay. That's okay. Sam, John, Tessa.
I did the white heart at the top in the middle.
Okay. All right. What about you, Joy? What about you, Navazish? Three?
I think it's black is always upside down, white is always the same way, and white stays in the same position while black moves around.
Okay. So let me screen share my iPad and I will show it to you how it works. So share content. Oh, I have to stop screen sharing. Stop screen share. Okay. Stop screen share. Okay. All right. So can you bring this question up here? Airdrop it, airdrop it. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a pain, but I'll quickly show it to you, right? The question was kind of like this. We had we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5 different squares. And then we had a love heart like this. I'm going to use triangles instead of love hearts, okay? Triangle like that, triangle like that, triangle like that, and triangle like that, okay? And this was green, this was green, and this was green. The other ones were empty. Now, when you do find the middle question, you have to rearrange them, and you have to find the middle value, okay? So it has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Like that. Now, hmm, 1 second, let me see if this, actually guys, I'm not gonna do that question. I just realized maybe that question is distorted. Maybe the love hearts have moved around. Because I'm pretty sure it should be in the corners, not in the middle and things like that. So I'm gonna do another one, similar type of question, but instead I'm going to move these things around. So let's do this. I'm gonna have a circle here, circle here, circle here, here, and a circle here. Now, these are this is the question that we have, right? Now this is all in a jumbled up manner. To solve it, what you have to do is you have to rearrange them and then figure out what's in the middle. So for this question, and for any fundamental question, the first step you do is you draw the map. So for here, you would have a four-sided map, right? Because it's in each corners. And then you fill it in. In the first image, it's here. Oh, oops, here. Second image, it's here. Third image, it's here. Fourth image, it's here. And the fifth image, it's here. Right. Now, the reason find the middle is so hard is because we don't know where it starts, right? So we don't know how it goes. So and then the next thing that we don't know is what the pattern is. So when you do a find the middle question, what you do is you draw the map, right? Just like the other question. So number one is draw the map. And the second one is go to the sentence, right? Basically, by the way, this is just a rough idea, right? You go through the patterns from the simplest to the hardest. I'll give you a set like a proper checklist for this soon. This is just a rough idea. Don't worry too much about finding the middle questions. They're not going to come up. And in your mock exam, I think you have 4 of them where we won't mark you for those. We just want to give it to you, so you just get to try it out. We'll see if we mark it or not. I'll talk to the other tutors and see what they think about it as well. So you go through simplest patterns. Now, can anyone tell me what the simplest pattern in generability is? Put your hand up. What's the easiest pattern in generability? What's the easiest pattern in generability?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, go for it.
The easiest pattern is like A, B, and then D, and then like
No,
the
the-
alphabet.
I meant like, +1, +2, like that. What's the simplest pattern?
Oh yeah, +1.
Yeah, so the simplest pattern is +1, +1, +1, +1, right? That's the simplest pattern. Now, what I want you guys to do is look at this map and see if we can have a +1, +1, +1 pattern. So let's start from here. Let's just imagine the first shape was actually 1. And then you go +1, +1, +1 each time. From 1, it goes to 2, and then 2 to 5, and then 5 to 3, and 3 back to 1. That's not possible, right? Because we didn't hit 4. So the +1, +1, +1 doesn't work if you start from 1. What if you start from here, 2? From 2, you go to 5, 5 to 3, 3 to 1, and 1 to 4. Do you see how that makes sense? This pattern makes sense. So what that would mean is the order, when you rearrange this question, the order would be that it starts from 2. This would be the first image. The second image is here. Third image is actually
No.
third image. The fourth image is this, and the fifth image is this. So the third,
Melvin,
yep,
I didn't get the number part.
I
Yeah.
don't. Yeah.
yeah. It's really confusing. Okay, I'll try my best to go through it as much as I can today, right? As much as I can. If you don't understand it, don't worry too much about it. This is the hardest questions you'll see. I really want to go through the math and generability toward before the class finishes, but I do want to give you guys a rough idea of how it works. So basically, what I do, right? I don't know who was the one who said that it. Okay, whoever that was, right? Basically, how this works is like this. Please mute yourselves, guys. Come on. Josna, Kanchi, thank you. Okay, thank you. The first step is you draw the map. Okay, so these images you see here, do I have a spotlight function? These images you see here, right? These five, all of them, they are, what do you call it? They're, um, they're jumbled up. We don't know which order they are, right? Clearly the order here doesn't make sense. From here to here, +1, and then +2, and then +2, and then +1. That doesn't make any sense, right? So we need to figure out what the order is. And to do that, what you do is you draw a map. That's step one. So you draw a map. So in here, we know that in these patterns, they go in corners. They only move in the corners, right? In here, in here, in here, in here, in here. They only go through the corners. So you draw a four-sided map. That looks like this. The first image is in this corner, so I put down 1 here. The second image is here, so I put down 2. Third image is here, I put down 3. Fourth image is here, put down 4. And then fifth image is here, so I put down 5. Now, you go through the simplest pattern. The simplest pattern is a +1 +1 +1 pattern. If you can find a +1 +1 pattern in this map, if you can find it, that means that is the correct pattern. Okay, so let's start. We already figured out that now we don't know where to start from. Okay, so can someone give me a random number where we should start? Adwik, where should I start? What do you think the first image in the pattern is?
Pardon?
Of these images, right? Which of them, Adwik, do you think is the first one? First one in the sequence? Is it
The
just guess?
one
It's a
to
guessing.
the very left. One to the very left.
This one. So you think this is the first one, right?
Yeah.
So this one is number 1. So we'll start from there. Let's see if it makes sense. Okay. So from 1 to 2, that's +1. 2 to 4, +1. 5 to 3, +1. 3 to 1, +1. And then, oh, sorry. 1 to 2, +1. 2 to 5. 5 to 3. And 3 back to, there's no more number here, right? So we can't do that because we haven't hit 4 yet. So this +1 +1 +1 doesn't make sense because you can't go from 1 to 2, 2 to 5, 5 to 3, and then back to 1 because we didn't use 4 and you can't use 1 twice. Okay, so we can't start with 1. Try something else, Adwik.
The third one from the left.
Here?
No.
Number 3?
Yeah, number 5. Number 5. Yeah.
Okay, number 5. So number 5 is this, okay?
Yeah.
So imagine we're starting from here. So if we start with number 5, it goes 5 to 3, 3 to 1, 1 to 2, and then 2 back to 5. Do you see how that doesn't make any sense? Because we didn't hit number 4. You want to try number 3 now? So 3
Yeah.
to 5, 5 to 2, 2 to 1, and then back to 3 again. We didn't hit 4. So 3 doesn't make any sense. So let's try 2 or 4. It doesn't make a difference because they're both the same position, right?
Yeah.
2 to 4, 5 to 3, 3 to 1, 1 to 4. Do you see how that makes sense?
Yeah.
Well, let's try 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 3, 3 to 1, 1 to 2. So the pattern is it goes It starts at 2, let's just say, or 2 or 4, same thing. It goes, okay, bye. So it goes left 1 to 1, then it goes up 1 to 3, then it goes right 1 to 5, then it goes down 1 to 4. Do you see how that pattern makes sense?
Yeah, but couldn't it be a mirror pattern? Because it goes +1, +2, plus, wait, +1, +2.
Yeah.
And then it goes,
2 plus 2 plus 1, right? Is that what you mean?
yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. No.
I mean, it could be +1 and then +2 and then +2 and then +1, right? But when you go through the patterns, you go through the simplest one. There you can find so many other patterns. I'll give you another one, right? How about a +1 +2 +3 +4 one? +1 +2 +3 +4. See, this one makes sense. But you choose the simplest pattern. The simplest pattern is +1 +1 +1. And if you do +1 +1 +1, the middle one is 3. So the answer to this question is 3 is the answer. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Melvin,
Shri, what's your question?
so pretend we're starting from 2. Can we do it the other way around?
Sure, it still makes sense. 2 to 1, 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 4. Do you see how 3 is still the middle?
Yes.
Yeah, so it still makes sense. Navazish, what's your question? Navazish.
Are we still allowed to like work it out on the mock test?
Of course you can. Yeah.
Like on a piece of paper?
You will not get working out paper.
Oh.
Okay. Next thing I need to go through. Okay, we've done this. All right, math questions. Okay. Now, here are the math questions, all the working out. I just want to quickly change the color. I don't like the green. The green looks really annoying on the black. I'm gonna make it yellow. The yellow looks really nice. That looks so much nicer to me. Oh, actually, orange is okay. Okay, yellow. All right, so these are the answers to the questions, all right? Now, I got a special, will we have to bring a book to the mock exam if you're gonna, no, you will not be given any working out paper, just like the real gate test. So you won't be allowed to bring your own book as well. We will provide you paper to do your writing questions, but that's it. We will not be giving you extra papers to do, working out. Now, I got a few requests to go through, and they were, one sec. Question number 3 and 7, right? What do we bring for the exam? Do we bring a working out paper? Nope, Tanya, you're not allowed. You are only allowed to bring some snacks, maybe if you want to eat some snacks, and your pencil case. That's it. Is Prakash in this class? Prakash,
Yes.
where are you, Prakash?
Um.
Oh, you're NDS 5. All right. Prakash, was it question number 3 and 7 in maths?
Yes.
Okay, no worries. Let's go through it. Oh, oops. Okay, so question number 3. The paint to acetone ratio is 3 to 1, right? So for every one part of acetone, you need to have 3 parts of paint. But in the question, we had 1.2 liters of paint, and we needed to find out how much acetone, right? So we
Yeah.
know that the paint is always 3 times bigger than the acetone, or the acetone is 3 times smaller than the paint. You understand?
Yeah.
So to solve it, you do 1.2, which is the amount of paint, and you divide that by 3 to find you the number of acetone. And the acetone is 400 milliliters. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Wait, how do you
Yep.
get 400 milliliters?
Oh, 1.2 divided by 3 is 0.4 liters, and there's 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter. So you just multiply this by 1,000, and you'll get 400 milliliters.
Okay,
Got
thank
it?
you.
You're
Yep.
welcome. Now, question number 7. Melvin's a health fanatic. He works out 4 times in a week, and every 4th week he takes a rest. So the first 3 weeks that he works out, he'll work out 12 times, right? Which is 4 times 3, which is 12. But during the last week, he takes a break. So he does 0 workouts. So the first 3 weeks, 12 workouts. Last week, 0 workouts. So every 4 weeks, he'll work out a total of 12 workouts. Do you guys understand that?
Yeah.
Everyone, all good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm alright.
So if he works out 12 times every 4 weeks, every 1 week he'll work out 3 times. Do you guys understand? That's an average. And there's 52 weeks in a year. So you do 52 times 3, and that'll get you 156 workouts in 1 year. Do you guys understand? Prakash?
Yes.
Yeah.
All good, Prakash?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. I love this new laser pointer thing, as you can tell. It's so nice. Okay.
Can you change its color?
Um, good question. No, I don't think I can. All right, so let me go through the questions. Shri, you want me to go through question number 6? Okay, Shri, question number 6 is just simple division. Basically, you find out how much they cost for each week. So car A, it's 476 for a week. So you do 476 divided by 7, $68 per day. Car B is 255 divided by 3, and you get $85 per day. Car C is 316 divided by 4, and it's $79 per day. So the most expensive one is car B, which costs $85 per day. All good, Shri?
Yeah.
Tanya, do question 6.
Melvin,
Right? Yeah?
can you slow down a bit?
Oh, like me speaking?
The work, like you know how you're speeding with the working out, like
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, no worries. I'll slow down.
Melvin,
Yeah.
can you do question 5?
Yeah, so Shri, just send it in the chat. I'll go through step by step. So that's why I went through yours first. Now, Navazish, send me one question at a time. So I'll go through question number 2 first, okay? Wait, Navazish, yeah, question number 3. Wait, 2, question number 2. Okay, so there was 4 items. There was a cherry, there was the Tim Tams, the cheese sticks, and the muffins. There was 8 cherries, 6 Tim Tams, 20 cheese sticks, and 3 muffins. Josh ate half of each, right? So he ate 4 cherries, so he's left with that much. He ate 3 Tim Tams, that's left with 3, and cheese sticks, he ate 10 of them, and now you're left with 10, and he didn't touch the muffins. Okay? So now you're left with 4 cheese sticks and 10 cherries. Sorry, 4 cherries and 10 cheese sticks. So the near ratio is 4 to 10, which is 2 to 5. Do you guys understand? That's how we do question number 2.
Okay.
Question number 5. Okay, so question number 5 and question number 8. I've got a simpler version for you guys that makes it a bit easier if you want to understand it a bit easier as well. So there's 3 flavors of cookies, right? Choc chip, plain, and chocolate. Okay, it is 4 to 5 to 6. Okay, and basically the easiest way to find out is that we know that he doesn't eat anything that's not chocolate in it. So he's not going to be eating he will be eating choc chip, he will be eating chocolate. So there's plain left over. So you find out what percentage of the total cookies is plain. The total percentage is 5 over 4 chocolate chips plus 5 plain plus 6 chocolate. And that percentage is 33.3 percentage. You guys understand where I got that number from?
No.
No.
Okay, so in this ratio, the total number of cookies you could get is 15 cookies, right? Which is 4 plus 5 plus 6. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the percentage of a plain cookie will be 5 out of 15. Because in 15 cookies, 5 of them will be plain. So the percentage of plain will be 5 out of 15. Do you guys understand that?
Yes.
Yeah,
But how do you calculate it?
yeah. 5 out of 15 is the same as 1/3. Do you guys understand that?
I see.
Do
Yes.
you guys understand 5 out of 13 is 1/3? Now, to,
Ah,
convert fractions into decimals, all you do is you take the top number, which is 1, and you divide it by the bottom number, 1 divided by 3. Or in this case, you could do 5 divided by 15. 5 divided by 15. And that'll give you the decimal answer, which is
Melvin?
0.3333, and on and on and on it goes, right? And then to convert a decimal into a percentage, what do? Multiply by 100. So you could do 0.33 multiplied by 100, and you get 33%. Do you understand that?
yep.
Okay.
Thank.
Now, you don't need to convert it to a percentage. You can just leave it as a decimal. Because when you multiply with a decimal. Actually, you know what? I'll change that for you guys. Make it easier, less confusing.
Melvin,
Yeah,
Henry told us a different way.
yes, you did. So that's what I said at the start, Garrick. We went through a different method in class. I just want to show an easier, sorry, not an easier, just another version as well. So, in case because I think that a lot of people have different versions that they like. And I want to give you guys both versions today, just so that whichever one you like better, you can use it. Usually I don't give you multiple ways because some ways are better than others. In this question, the way we taught you in class on Saturday and the way I'm teaching you right now, pretty much the same level of difficulty or like time consumption, right? So it's up to you. If you guys like this method better, keep it. Or if you like the method that we went through in class, you can do that.
The way you said in class looked way easier than this.
Yeah, so that's if that's easier for you, right? Go with that. Do you know what I mean? I'm just showing you a different version. So you'll get 0.
Melvin,
Yeah.
um, I had Henry. He thought that it said that like not the chocolate chips one, only the chocolate flavored ones, so that equal to
Ah.
180 cookies.
Oh, okay. So no, it should be choc chip and chocolate. Choc chip has chocolate in it, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It should be choc chip and chocolate.
Is somebody screaming?
So you do 300 times 0.33. One sec. I think I will mute everyone. Okay. So 300 times 0.33, and that'll give you 100 cookies. Do you guys understand?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, next question. Hello? Let me see next question. Chat. Question number 10. Oh, 10's a massive question. Okay. So this takes a lot of lot of different steps. Step 1 is you write down the relationship of each of them, right? How much cookies they get. A what's A called here? Anushka. Anushka gets the total number of that Bill gets plus 51 more, correct? So you write out A is B plus 51. Bill gets twice as much as Tim. So B is 2 times T. And Tim gets 1/5 of Anushka. So T is equal to A divided by 5. Do you guys understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Then the question says, give it in a ratio of Anushka, Bill, and Tim. So when you write it out, it'll be Anushka is Bill plus 51, Bill is 2 times Tim, and Tim is A divided by 5. Now, when you see this ratio here, right? When you see this ratio here, is this useful? Like, can you do anything with that ratio there? No,
No.
because this is a different value to this, right? B, T, and A are all different variables, so you can't compare them. So what you do is you sub in values. Sub in values is substitute in values. If A is equal to B plus 1, then I can get rid of this A and put B plus 1. Do you guys understand that? And if
Yes.
T is equal, and if T is equal to A divided by 15, I can remove this T and put A divided by 15. Do you guys understand that?
Yeah.
And if
Yes.
and if B is equal to 2 multiplied by T, I can get rid of this B and put 2 multiplied by T. Do you guys understand that?
Excuse me, Melvin.
Yes. Yeah.
What does sub mean?
Substitute in the values. Substitute. Substitute. So since what it means is that since this is equal to this, I can get rid of A and put this in instead for A, right? It's like like since me, Henry, and Jenny are all the same teachers, right? One of us can replace the other person. It's still the same. Do you guys understand? So that's why, so similarly, A is equal to B plus 51. So I can get rid of this A and put B plus 51. So when you substitute in those values, I'll just say A just remains B plus 51. B is equal to, sorry, T is equal to B plus 51 divided by 5. Okay? B plus 51 divided by 5 because T is A divided by 15. Do you guys understand that?
Yes.
And then B is 2 times T, and T is B plus 51 divided by 5. So B is 2 times B plus 51 divided by 5. Does everyone understand that?
Isn't it B plus 51 over 5?
Yeah, over 5 and divided by 5, same thing, right? So 1 over 2 is the same as 1 divided by 2. I'll give you a good example, good question. 8 over 2 is the same as 8 divided by 2, which is 4. Okay, so does everyone understand this part here when you sub in the values? Because that's the one they're most
Yes.
confused.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now you rewrite the equation, rewrite the you rewrite the ratio. So now we have A is B plus 51, B is 2 times B plus 51 divided by 5, and T is B plus 51 divided by 5. Does everyone understand?
Yep.
Okay. Now here is the confusing part. I know the whole thing's confusing, but this is the more confusing part. This is where it gets a bit more confusing. Since all of these have a B plus 51 in it, we can get rid of B plus 51 from all of them by dividing all of them by B plus 51. So here's my question. I'm going to choose Tanya. Okay, Tanya, can you unmute? Tanya? Ahmed, can you unmute? Can you hear me?
Me?
Yeah, Ahmed, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Ahmed, here's a question for you, right? What's 2 divided by 2?
1,
4 divided by 4?
1,
10 divided by 10?
1,
100 divided by 100.
1,
10 billion divided by 10 billion.
1,
5 trillion divided by 5 trillion.
1.
Do you see a pattern?
Yes.
So what's b plus 51 divided by b plus 51 then, Ahmed?
1.
Good. So a becomes 1. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now here, b plus 51, if I divide that by b plus 51, what does it become, Ahmed?
1.
Perfect. So I have the 1 here. Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
Do you understand? So that's why it becomes 2 multiplied by 1 divided by 5. 2 multiplied by 1 divided by 5. That, which is 2 over 5. And then what's b plus 51 divided by b plus 51?
1.
And that's why t becomes 1 over 5. Does everyone understand that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Now it becomes 1 to the power 2 over 5 to 1 over 5. Now in ratios, you can't have fractions. It has to be whole numbers. So you multiply the whole thing by 5. And 1 times 5 becomes 5. 2 over 5 times 5 becomes 2. And 1 over 5 times 5 becomes 1. So the ratio is 5, 2, and 1. Do you guys
In
understand?
Gate, will they give answers
No, they will not give answers.
to choose from?
Yes, they will give answers to choose from. You'll have multiple choice, except for writing.
Okay.
Okay. Next question. We don't bring our note-taking books or gate booklet for this week's class, right? So the next week's class, guys, next week's class, bring your gate booklet because we're going to be collecting all your marks, right? So while you're doing the test, we'll be collecting your marks and doing other things for you. I'll show you what we're going to do. Question 5 by Josna. Tanya, can you please zoom out so I can take a picture of the work? Yep, I'll send all the things to question 10. Yep, just done that. Can you scroll down a bit? When you do question number 16, when you slow down. Yep, sorry about that. Okay, now Lazish, I'll go through the next few questions from you as well. So I'll go through a few of the generality questions really quickly. But before I do that, I want to show you guys what we're going to be doing, like what myself and the other tutors are going to be doing